This is gonna be a Dragon Ball Z ass matchup. People getting punched through mountains and shit. Fucking Kaioken being activated. So if you have any small children in the room, please have them exit the room, because it is possible that it's going to be a damaging enough matchup that the damage will actually spill out into the audience themselves. But in all seriousness, these characters both hit very hard. You see what I mean? Like, I got the wind knocked out of me. I didn't even get hit, but I got the wind knocked out of me. That's not gonna be dead because Mei has Japanese guts. It's true. The Japanese characters in general have high guts. I don't know if they have the highest guts or anything, but canonically Japanese characters, I believe in general, have pretty high guts. I know at the very least that Anji and Mei do, and that really just... God damn. Anyway, that really just leaves Baiken to be a possible counter example, if she is. So it's a small sample size, I'll grant you that, but we see that is Sanity's favorite mix-up option there. To dash over you, to like jump over you and then dash back and overhead. That is the go-to, if I do say so myself. I like to use the dolphin to make sure you have armor, but I'm airborne, motherfucker. You may have armor, but I'm airborne, motherfucker. And this is not, it's not so much of a risk-reward matchup for Pod. Because Mei also does a lot of damage. Mei has good guts. It is just, not bad overall health. Mei obviously a lot faster, more neutral options. Potemkin, it's got some big neutral options though, and critically has armor. So unless they're in a range where if Mei tries to move, she's liable to get smacked or flicked, it's going to be more, I think, Potemkin's got to find the correct places to either preemptively fill space that he thinks Mei's going to move into, or to utilize armor. And we have seen Mangocopter get a lot of mileage out of high reward defensive plays, using, armor to get big hits, or using like RC or RC to get some offense, which because Potemkin's offense is devastating. And Potemkin's health is higher than Mei's, so the risk reward is still overall in Potemkin's favor. Mei still has to win neutral more often than Potemkin does, and Mango is going to be looking for those ways to kind of cheat a lot of progress in neutral to get into that win state in a way that you kind of have to be playing around, right? That's a lot of the grappler game plan. I would know Rook in Fantasy Strike is kind of the War Grappler, but he's also kind of Potemkin, but made out of rocks. He's got Hammerfall. He got Slide Head, he just has to jump first. He does have Lariat, which he also has to jump to do, and Potemkin doesn't, but he has Flag. There's a similar game plan where you're trying to find spots where you can use armor or what have you to call out what your opponent is doing in a way that gets you offense. And Sanity, in response, is going to be very safe. Yes, nice wall break, Hellchild. However, backdash Potemkin Buster. Those are the vibes. Those are the vibes. Now, the great Yamada-san, the fantastic Mr. Yamada, is going to get a hard knockdown here for Sanity. The YRC frees Mangocopter from prison, but Sanity able to get enough one interactions and enough damage off of his one interactions to close that round out. Jesus Christ. You really gotta... The issue is, when you're up against a very defensively competent player like Mangocopter, sometimes you just have to take risks. And you cannot underrate Gigantic Titan. What's that? A second one? Another one? A little bit surprised by no burst there, but... Bap, slap in the face. When you're up against a very defensively competent player like Mangocopter, sometimes you just have to take risks to open them up. The issue is that when you take risks offensively against Potemkin, you get Potemkin bustered, and it does like 50% of your life. So taking a minute to reset, reset the momentum, reset the mental, try and ice the kicker here a little bit, which is always good. Good bracket practice when you're down 2-0. Got it. What, the cross up? But Sanity is prepared? To be fair, I think Sanity would have 2H'ing there, so it would OS the side switch. And is absolutely just harassing Mangocopter, but we pray our way out of the May pressure. We do not pray the gay away, we pray the May pressure away. And Mangocopter goes up to set point here. Just Sanity not finding enough offensive purchase. It really, you know, it really is Sanity needs, you know, complete like offensive series, and Mangocopter kind of just needs Potemkin busters. And Sanity's just not opening, you know, the defense, the ironclad defense on Mangocopter's part is simply too sturdy. Sanity's just not able to open it up, you know, enough. Mangocopter, you know, it also is not opening Sanity up very much, but when he does, you know, a no scaling Potemkin buster does just an ungodly amount of. You could also just get a 5H starter. Consider counter hit 5H starter. Have you considered this? What if we just got a counter hit 5H starter? Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't it be cool and good, actually? Now Sanity has to defy fate here. Every game so far, sorry, every game so far, Sanity has lost round 1, won round 2, and lost round 3. Now Sanity has a Sliver, Burst, $50, and a Dream. A Sliver, Burst, $50, and the lint in his pocket to try and defy fate here. Once again, getting the cross up, this time into the low, so there's that at the very least, but yeah, it is kind of a no-fly zone in front of Potemkin, and, you know, good play, certainly from Sanity, a valiant effort to come back in each of those round 3s, but just not quite enough.